We're on.
Hi Adele and Sabina, it's Poppop.
And Meme.
And Meme's not working today, so she's got the camera. Woohoo!
I'm the camera
I'm
person.
a camera person.
Don't rock.
Oh, I can't walk. Okay, I can't move. So I'm going to read you one of my favorite kids' books that I found when I was looking around in the basement by Jimmy Buffett and his daughter
Savannah.
Jane Buffett.
Yes.
And it's called The Jollyman, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The Jollyman.
Jollyman. Okay. Well, I'm going to take
Jollyman.
position behind Poppop so we can follow along.
Mm-hmm.
You guys haven't had a story read in
I think it's almost a year now, maybe. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We're out of the habit.
Yes, we are.
Okay, The Jollyman by Jimmy Buffett and his daughter Savannah Jane. Beautiful boat. You won't read the storyteller's note?
No.
Though I've read it. Here we go. Once upon a time, in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, there was a little island called Banana Land. Had it not been for the threat of pirate ships, Banana Land would have been the most peaceful place on earth. The islanders grew up healthy and strong from eating bananas they pulled from trees in the rainforest and the fish they caught on the shores of Snapper Bay. Bananas? And fish. Each day at dawn, the fishermen carried frying pans down to the beach. As the sun came up, they sang a song so magical that the fish jumped out of the sea and into their frying pans. Wow. The fishermen kept only what they needed and threw the rest back into Snapper Bay. One fisherman had a sweeter voice than all the rest. They called him the Jollyman. He could sing more fish out of the ocean than anyone. Wow.
That's a beautiful illustration.
Yeah, these are great illustrations. One morning, when the Jollyman went to the beach to sing for his breakfast, he discovered a beautiful guitar floating in Snapper Bay. Quickly he waded into the water and pulled it out. It was a magnificent instrument. Conch pearls lined the neck, and coral starfish and seahorses glistened around the sound hole. Painted on the back, a white dolphin swam through stars made of sparkling diamonds. Wow! When the Jollyman saw these stars, he recognized the constellation Orion. Below, inscribed in gold, were the words, "I come from the ocean with songs of the sea. No lesson for learning, just play upon me. Now go make your music in lands near and far. Orion protects you wherever you are." The Jollyman had never played a guitar before, but the moment his fingers touched the strings, he knew how to play. He was amazed. It was as if his hands had a mind of their own. He played and played and played. Wow, that's the kind of guitar I need. People from all over the island heard the music and ran to Snapper Bay. The Jollyman told them what had happened. Soon good King Jones, the ruler of all Banana Land, arrived. When he heard the story, he declared that the people of Banana Land should build a boat so his dear friend the Jollyman could follow the instructions on the magic guitar and share the happiness of his music on other islands. The people of Banana Land brought mahogany logs from the rainforest and cut them into planks that the boat builders shipped into a beautiful hull. The fishermen made sails from their best canvas and painted the white dolphin on the mainsail. After the work was done each day, the Jollyman studied the night sky and watched the stars of Orion rise in the east and travel across the heavens. These were the stars he would steer by. This is the beginning of the boat.
Kitty was inspecting.
Yep. When the boat was finished, good King Jones declared a holiday. All the people of Banana Land came to Snapper Bay to wish the Jollyman well. Princess Marigold, the king's lovely daughter, broke a bottle of coconut milk on the shiny new bow. "I christen thee Orion," the king said, "in honor of the stars that will guide thee. Take our beloved Jollyman and his magic guitar to spread joy wherever he goes, and return him safely to us." The princess gave the Jollyman the royal spyglass to watch for pirates and a purple scarf for good luck. Then the Jollyman raised the mainsail and headed out to sea. The stars shone brightly, and the wind was fair. It took the Jolly Mon far, far away. From Pumpkin Island to Parrot Key, from Mango Bay to Lemon Land, the Jolly Mon sang. The people of the islands loved to see him come, and they were sad to see him go. They brought him gifts and things to eat and books to read as he made his way through the islands. A few times the Jolly Mon spotted pirates in the distance, but the Orion was so swift the pirates couldn't follow. One day, as the Jolly Mon sailed along, a delicious scent of fresh baked coconut floated by on the breeze. He turned the Orion in the direction of the wonderful aroma, and that afternoon he spotted the island that smelled so good. He lifted his spyglass. People on the beach were beckoning him ashore. Ooh. I want some music, maybe. Oops, that's 2 pages. Let's just do one. It was the loveliest island he had ever seen. Thousands of coconut trees lined pink beaches, and he made his way up the channel toward a small village on the shore. The people of Coconut Island had heard about the Jolly Mon and his magic guitar. They had waited and watched for the ship with the dolphin sail. Every day they had baked coconut cakes. I was thinking cookies. They had baked coconut cakes, hoping the smell would hurry the Jolly Mon to their island. They were the friendliest people he had met on his long journey. The Jolly Mon stayed a long time on Coconut Island and sang every song he knew. When he couldn't think of any more, he just made up new songs on the spot. Beautiful.
Like Adela and Sabina can do.
Make up songs. But one day a ship brought sad news from Banana Land. Good King Jones had died. Princess Marigold missed the Jolly Mon greatly and needed him to return home to cheer up the people of Banana Land. The Jolly Mon was very sad when he heard of the death of his friend. That afternoon, the people of Coconut Island filled the Orion with fish and fruit and bade the Jolly Man a fond farewell. They waved to him from the beaches as the boat with the white dolphin on its mainsail disappeared into the horizon. He's sad. The Jolly Mon had crossed the entire Caribbean Sea on his journey, and he missed his people in his own little island. So he put up all the sails the Orion could carry, and now he headed for home as fast as the wind would take him. One night, as he studied the stars, a strange light flickered ahead of him. He steered for the light, and as he got closer, the Jolly Mon saw that it wasn't a light at all. It was a burning ship, and the cries of "Help! Help!" filled the air. The Jolly Mon bravely steered close to the ship, ready to rescue the stranded crew. Orion, the name of the boat. Oh, I'm going to need 2 hands to change it this time. Here we go. Suddenly, fierce-looking... Did I miss a page? No. Suddenly, fierce-looking strangers leaped onto the deck of the Orion and surrounded the Jolly Mon as he stood by the wheel. The ship wasn't really afire, it was a trick. The Jolly Mon had been captured by One-Eye Rosie and her gang, the most feared pirates on the Caribbean Sea. They tied him up and set about the Orion looking for valuables. One-Eye Rosie knew all about the Jolly Mon. "People," she sneered, "were not meant to be as happy as you make them." She put her cutlass to the Jolly Mon's throat. Ooh, she's mean.
Yeah.
But then one of the pirates came up from below, clutching the magic guitar. He tried to pry off the diamonds and the pearls, but the gems wouldn't loosen. The pirates tried to smash the guitar, but it would not break. "My guitar has powers of its own," the Jolly Mon told One-Eye Rosie. "It should not be abused." This made the pirates so furious they dragged the Jolly Mon to the bow of the Orion. "It's a watery grave for you," one of them shouted. What a bunch of meanies.
Meanies, yeah.
They were about to throw him into the sea when One-Eyed Rosie stopped them. She shoved the guitar at the Jolly Mon. "Play," she ordered. The Jolly Mon put his trembling hands on the strings. The power took over, and he sang, "Under the heavens and under the sea, there's a friend I don't know who holds the right key." The Jolly Mon's voice was so sweet it made One-Eyed Rosie's blood boil with anger. "That's quite enough, Mr. Jolly Mon," she yelled. You've sung your last song." The pirates yanked the guitar away from the Jollyman. They wrapped him in chains and tied an anchor to his feet. Then One-Eyed Rosie pushed him into the sea.
Wow, she's evil.
They are mean. As the Jollyman sank to the bottom, he thought about Princess Marigold and Banana Land. He would never see them again. He could not free himself from the chains, and he was almost out of breath when a sudden swirl of bubbles made it possible for him to breathe underwater. Oh! He thought he was either dead or dreaming, but then he saw the dolphin. It was the same white dolphin that was painted on the guitar, and it untangled the Jollyman's chains and freed him. The dolphin! Together they rose to the surface in time to see the pirates towing away the Orion. "People were meant to be as happy as you make them," said the dolphin, sliding beneath the Jollyman. "My name is Albion," he said, "and I have come to take you home. Climb on board and don't let go." Like the song. The long journey home on the dolphin's back took so much strength that the Jollyman was barely alive when Albion finally laid him on the shores of Snapper Bay. He was ill for many days, and when he could speak again, his first words were of the dolphin. "Albion," he said. Princess Marigold came to his side. "Albion saved your life and led us to One-Eyed Rosie. Now her band of cutthroats are locked up where they can do no harm." "But my guitar, my boat," moaned the Jollyman. "Enough," said the princess. "Drink this jasmine tea." Then Princess Marigold took the Jollyman by the hand and led him down to the shores of Snapper Bay. The Jollyman looked, rubbed his eyes, and started to laugh with joy. There, sitting at anchor in the bay, was the Orion, dancing on the waves, and leaning against a palm tree on the beach was the magic guitar. The Jollyman turned the guitar over, but the painting of the white dolphin had disappeared. "Albion," he cried. "Where's Albion?" "I'm right here," a familiar voice replied, and there was Albion splashing in the shallow water. "Yes, Jollyman, you have brought happiness to all of the islands, but now it is time for you to stay home. Princess Marigold and the people of Banana Land need you. They have chosen you to be their new king. Rule well, and if you need me, all you have to do is sing." Albion dove beneath the waves. A few seconds later, he leapt out of the sea and did not come down. He flew up into the night, and his shadow passed in front of the silver moon that hung over Snapper Bay. "Look, he's flying." He disappeared into the sky, heading towards Orion. The Jollyman waved goodbye, and then he picked up his guitar to play. "I come from the ocean with songs of the sea. No lesson for learning, just play upon me. Now go make your music in lands near and far. Orion protects you wherever you are." The island people say that the Jollyman lived a long and happy life. He sang and played his beautiful guitar, and he ruled Banana Land with wisdom. Sometimes he sailed the Orion to see his friends in other places across the Caribbean Sea. From Coconut Island to Parrot Key, from Mango Bay to Lemon Land, they loved to see him come, and they were sad to see him go. Legend has it that when he was very, very old, the Jollyman sang his last song for Albion, who came back and took him up into the sky. And now when the island people wish upon a star, they see the dolphin and the Jollyman and his magic guitar. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful.
There you go.
He's in the stars. That was the Jollyman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a very good
Beautiful
story.
pictures.
I haven't read it in a long, long time.
Long time. So that was today's story. We'll try to read some more maybe before it's summertime. Maybe when I go to the library I'll pick up some more.
Yeah, maybe.
And I won't rock, sorry.
That's okay. We're done now.
Okay, so I hope you have a good day.
We love you.
We love you. Bye-bye.
We miss you.
Bye, Dayla. Bye, Sabina. Bye, Mama.
And we send you big kisses and hugs. Love you. Bye.
Bye.